Candyology.
What up, y'all? It's your girl, Candy J, for another episode of Candyology. I am so excited about this episode because it's got some of my favorite people on the show. Yes, we're talking about fitness and sex and what's the benefits of that to your life. So, but before I get started, let me introduce some people. What up, Zack? How you doing?
What's up, Candy? How you doing?
Good. Tell the people who you be, boy.
Zack Davis. I'm a fireman, coach, martial artist. I'm excited to talk about this fitness and sex. This should be a good show.
Sex.
Ready for it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I'm Laweziana. I'm a cardio dance instructor, certified cardio dance instructor, 17-year Army veteran, and just
Thanks for your
first time here. Glad to be here with my sister, one of my former students. And,
Girl, don't say former, because I'm coming back.
And yeah, former and also students right now. So yeah, and I'm just happy to be here with these other two fitness instructors also. Yeah, and the sex part. Yeah, I'm just here. Yeah.
All right, everybody. My name is Krys Williams, rather known as Juju. Actually, I'm a health and fitness coach, focused on nutrition. Also own a smoothie and juice bar called Faith Nutrition. So definitely excited to be here.
Yes, it is right down the street. So if y'all didn't know, the studio's in Pantego. Where is Pantego? It's like outside of Arlington, just a little bit. And his shop is right down the street on Pioneer Parkway. Yes, you got to come. And he always got that good stuff, that good. Tell them what you sell over there, sir. Tell them about it.
Sell smoothies, energizing teas. Also affiliated with Herbalife. So it's benefits of everything of what I do. So come in, check it out. Allow me to service you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I promise you will not regret it.
Man, let me tell y'all about this tea, y'all. Dude, I don't even know what song it was when I was in the shop the other day, but I was getting it. I had that tea for about 35 minutes, and I was just, hey.
What was the name of that tea again?
What was in it?
I need that tea.
She came in. She got it. It's called Peach on the Beach.
Peach on the beach.
The tea of the
Write
week.
that down
Sound
right
like a
quick.
daiquiri.
Peach on the beach.
Yeah, beach on the beach, it sounds like sex on the beach. I think it can make you do some
Turn it
on
up
the
real
beach.
quick. You hear me?
Yes, turn up real quick. Okay. So, tell me, and this question is for everybody. Tell me how y'all got into fitness. Tell me what's the passion behind it. Anybody can start answering the question.
I've been into fitness my entire life. I started playing sports when I was 7 years old. I continued that into a college scholarship. I ran track at University of Texas at Arlington. And post that, I continued into, martial arts, into MMA, into, jiu-jitsu, etc. So, and then also coaching. I was coaching. So it's one of those things where it builds character, I think. A lot of life lessons, teaches you to fight through adversity and things of those nature. I think that can carry on to, to everyday life, everyday struggles, because we're gonna have struggles through our life. So I think sports and fitness, you gotta really push yourself, because a lot of times you don't want to be like, oh, I'm tired, my body hurt, but mentality, I get up, so I got into it.
But you said MMA. Tell people what MMA is if they don't know.
Mixed martial arts, so wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, and everything, all that put together.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I teach you something.
Yeah.
I used to love Bruce Lee. That's what's up.
Weezy, how you get into this thing, girl?
I've been dancing, they said, since I was like 2 years old, so I love to dance. Dancing is something that not only makes you feel sexy, but it makes you feel like you have confidence. It makes you feel like you have that self-esteem that you need, no matter what size you are, what color you are. Music does things to people. Even if it's just listening to country or R&B, hip-hop, everybody have a song that they like. And it make you just want to do something, no matter what dance it is. If it just make you want to, move right, move left. So then I started doing that, and then the Army, of course, it built my endurance to run. You know how people used to say you have a runner's high? I used to run to where I didn't want to stop running. If I ran 2 miles, I want to see if I can go 2.5 miles. If I ran 2.5, let me see if I can go again. Dancing also did that for me. And after getting injured in Iraq, I couldn't do a lot. They told me I wasn't going to walk again, I wasn't going to run again. And baby, I'm here. I'm running, I'm walking, I'm dancing. I'm doing so much, and music is really what saved my life, because that's all I've been doing. I've been going all over the world, and I've met so many women, and I've built so much. When I say so much, I mean sisters in step. So many sisters and brothers I brought together through every city and state I've been to. I brought Laweziana Dance Fitness because they all come together, and I let them know that no matter who you are, look in that mirror and love you. Put some music on, baby. Even if you can't come to my class, put some music on and just dance.
Right.
So that's what I do.
Let me tell you about this chick. Man, I walked into this class at 24 hours. And it was just like, just come, and I promise you it's a great class. And if you know me personally, you know I can shake my ass, right? So I walked in, I don't even remember what song what it was, because I walked in the middle of the class. And when I say this girl had these crazy lips, it was like, let's work, hey.
I remember her saying, well, my back, I be having problems and all that. And I was like, who is the lady? Like, she take her shoes off every time she get ready to dance. And then she'll dance and the song come on and she'll stop and she'll wait for the specific songs to come. And baby, she'll be all day. But whatever song she dance, she'll go hard. And there's something about my students that no matter who they are, Mexican, white, black, no matter what color they are, when they're in my room, they dance their heart out. Like, they literally come there because I'm there. Some people, when they don't see me there, they'll leave. And I always tell them, don't leave. Just still stay there. Because a lot of people think, okay, if Louisiana not teaching, we're not going to be here. It's not just what I teach. It's because I bring so many people together. And the energy that I bring, I make them, the front row, if you there, go to the back. The back row, now you're in the front. I make everybody come. And I tell them, look in the mirror at yourself. If you can't love yourself, don't worry about everybody else looking at you. You look at you and you do the thing. Like, real talk. Like, we have so much fun. My class be packed, but the after class be even packed.
Oh my God. We just danced for an hour and then we danced for
another
hour and a half.
It got so bad to where the 24-hour fitness started paying me 90 minutes instead of paying me for the hour. They would pay me for another hour just to teach some more, because I've been doing it for years for free. So they start giving me money to just teach. Come on, and teach 30 more minutes.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, and it's always live.
And I don't just do one song, R&B and hip hop. I do gospel on Sundays, gospel dance. I do R&B. I do hip hop. I do everything.
She do a little bit of everything. And it's not just twerking and popping and shaking, but we do some great stuff.
That's right.
And we have a fabulous time. And what I love about it is it's a sisterhood for real. I mean, we have our dudes in there too. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah, we have dudes and dudettes. We have all that.
All
we
that.
have them. Yeah, we have. I don't discriminate. Like, I love everybody. Like, I love everybody. And when I'm in there, that's my family. I call them fitness family. That's my family, because we all pray together and we dance together.
That's why I said, don't be calling me no former student.
We family.
I ain't been there 6 months, but
we family.
I rep all day, every day.
Candy became a sister. Like, anything happened, she done been through things. We done been through things. She'll text me in a heartbeat or call me in a heartbeat, and I let her know if it's good, it's good, bad, it's bad. But she'll tell you I don't sugarcoat nothing. Like, I tell you the real, it's the real, it's the real. That's me. I'm real every day. I have an open heart. I have open ears. Like I said, I was injured in Iraq. They told me so many things. I was on Heroes at Home show. They told me I wasn't gonna make it. You know, I wasn't somebody that went to war and they just drove the trucks. I went to war. You feel me? Like, and it was just a testimony that I had, and you can't have no testimony without a test. So I keep sharing this with all these women so they know this is what we're gonna do. And dance, just, they be like, when I come to your class, I be so mad at first, but then when they leave, it's like they relieve all that. And now some women be like, I don't have no rhythm. I be like, girl, don't worry about your rhythm. Just work out. It's a workout. You're releasing those endorphins, and that it feels so good to work out. So that's what I do. So.
Wow, so passionate. I thought you can tell too.
Oh yeah, it's my passion. But we gonna go to that Peach on the Beach.
Yeah.
On Pantego.
Come get at your boy.
And then we gotta go. Then we gotta go do this MMA. I like to try different things. Like we gotta do some other stuff. We gotta be able to protect ourselves. You know, we saw that happen out here with this woman, and you know, if these people hadn't had this recorder, this woman, see, she had the MMA.
Oh yeah, over there, yeah.
Yeah, we have to learn as women. We have to get out here and protect ourselves. You know.
That was a deep element, bro.
So yeah, deep Ellum. We need you to teach us that we need to protect ourselves.
I'm definitely down for that. I feel like I feel like everyone in this day and age needs some type of self-defense, especially women, because it's stuff happening all the time. I just saw something. Someone was shooting in Baltimore or something like that. It's just crazy. It's all the time. I just saw that. I guess it just happened.
Just now?
I guess so. I just looked at my phone before.
Earlier today.
Earlier today or something like that. So
Wow.
it's always just something,
And then what? This is not a show about that.
Yeah.
So let me now start. SpaghettiOs. I can't hear.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, we back.
Technical difficulties. Joe, how you get into this thing? Because
on the
we go back like 4 flat tires. I've known this
Yeah, we
dude
got some
10
history.
years or plus. Probably, I don't know, maybe 11, 12. I think we was trying to figure it out the other day. I don't know, but this is my brother from another mother. For real. How'd you get into this?
I got into fitness, and now I think about it when you ask that question. I really got exposed to it at a very young age, about 4 or 5. My grandma, she used to be in the den, and she used to have her music playing and doing sit-ups, and I never understood what it was, but I was doing it with her. Then when I get older, I realized that rubbed off on me. Then being a former athlete myself, playing football for the University of West Virginia, and then just playing football period growing up. Fitness is part of athletics,
That's right.
sports. So it's rubbed off on me at an early age. So it's so much on me is to where I feel uncomfortable if I don't do it at all. Because it's self-care.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the first thing I do, I get up and pray, and then basically get up and take care of myself, which is physically. I'm taking care of your temple. So I've been exposed to it at a very young age, and it's just get that peace of mind.
Yes.
Get that peace, and
Yes, indeed.
yeah, that's how I've been exposed to it.
So how did you get to owning Faith Nutrition at this point?
I will honestly say it's just God's blessing. It's like I truly believe, like what you said about you was doing it for free.
Yes.
Those are seeds that you plant,
Yes.
and those seeds that you plant, they keep coming back, and your gift is what got you the money, because you're working in your gift.
say that.
So for me, that's what happened with becoming the owner of a Smooth and Juice Bar. I actually was doing a community fit camp in Mesquite. I had like 60, 70 people coming out. We was working out at a park, turn up with a speaker and everything, but I ain't have a location to bring them into to kind of have that fellowship. And then I moved out here, worked with a lady that used to own the Smooth and Juice Bar. She let me work with her for about a year. She kind of got into some financial situation, and she gave me an opportunity to work in a bar without, especially being a black man, odds against us as it is, you know what I'm saying? Working in a register, working with other people, but I never stole anything. She just came to me and asked me would I be interested in buying her out of the contract.
Wow.
So she handed a fully furnished,
Man, that's crazy.
Smooth and Juice
Won't
Bar
we
for me.
do it?
When I was looking for one, not realizing it was mine the whole
yours.
time. So that's why I named the Smooth and Juice Bar Faith Nutrition, because faith without the work is dead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about it. Black business owned, impacting the community, not just our people, but everybody, because everybody need help.
That's
You
right.
Right.
That's
know
right.
what I'm saying? We just not getting started. So.
But we need to support our people.
Gotta support.
More and more, we need to support our people.
So let me, and I'm going to answer this question as well. So what a lot of people don't realize about me is I've been dancing since I was a little girl. I was trained in modern and jazz.
I believe her.
I was praise dancing since I was five, and then when I moved to Dallas, I got into a church called CCTOF, and the what do you want to call her? I guess the director made me the assistant director, and she was jazz trained, modern trained, ballet, and she taught all of those things to me.
Talented.
So, and then I became, the person that they went to get choreographed and all that. So when I walked into her class, hip hop was not my thing. I can dance hip hop, absolutely, but like the recording, man, when I tell y'all this woman is a beast, a bitch, she go hard. So I was like, I don't know if I can do that. But she said, baby, just come on, just you got it.
Yep.
And she's like, wait a minute, you pointing these toes? Hold up, because I know how to dance. I just didn't know how to do that. So in what year was this? This is 2014, 2014. I had back surgery. And so I had a huge bulging disc bursting on my nerve, and they had to shave it all the way down.
Wow.
Right? And so that took me down for a little while, but I was determined to get back into dancing. So, and get back into fitness. So when I stepped into her class, I was like, listen, this is what, just like she said a minute ago, this is what's going on with me and my body. And so I might not be able to dance every dance,
But she still did it.
I go hard in the paint when I do, you know?
That's what it's about.
So it just became a part of her fitness group. So it's so important to me because, you know, my blood pressure be sky high sometimes.
But you motivated the other women.
But I motivated other women.
Wow.
So when I was doing praise dancing, they used to come to me and be like, girl, you a thick girl, but you been getting it. Don't get us twisted, bro. Just because I'm fit don't mean I'm not healthy. Hello? That's what I want to talk about. Body image. So how many times have you heard somebody say, men or women, have somebody say, oh, I don't look like her. I don't
Let
look like
me say this. I'm happy you said that. My daughter gonna kill me. But being in the Army, Fort Irwin was my last duty station. It was Barstow, but we was attached to a naval station. San Diego has like this naval station, 32nd Street. That's where the Navy people at. When we was attached to that naval station, I loved it because San Diego was beautiful. Like, it's just beautiful. There's nothing like Dallas and New Orleans and all that. Like, the weather's always good. So we used to hike. I had a gospel hiking team. So on Sunday, my daughter, like, she played basketball. Some sports, I never did those things. I wish I could. I would dream, like, I wish I could shoot and do all that. But no, I would, you know, I'm a dancer. I like to play football and do the boy things and ride motorcycles. But my daughter was kind of cute, but she liked to do the... Long story short, she couldn't endure no type of cardio stuff. Like, she'd be like, dang, Mom, like, do I really have to go on Saturday when I've been in school Monday through Friday? Like, she works somewhere late. I'm like, huh? Yeah, if I'm up, you up. You better be up before me, you know? So, to make a long story short, when her friends would stay over, that's really when I want them to get up at 4:30. Like, we about to go hiking. And we would hike, and these hills is like this. Like, they look like it's not hard, but if you ever walked up an incline, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. But I was in the Army at that time, so it's nothing for me to ruck and do anything like that. So it's nothing for me, but I'm smiling like, I'm sorry, Lord, just like that smirk, like I can't wait for them to get up here and have to get all the way up here. But the point of this is that a lot of people think if you're this small, you can do so many things when you're this small. So when I would go to teach my class, before I start losing all my weight back, they probably would look at me like, I would see other instructors come in my class also and look at me like, oh yeah, she thick. We could do her class, you know, she ain't gonna be able to do nothing. But I would see them same people that would look at me like that, they be out of breath by the time I get to my third song in my class. So what I try to tell people is don't let people weight, body, size, and all that fool you. Because I know a lot of skinny people or smaller people can't run a half a mile. There's somebody that's thicker than one. So it's about endurance. You know, they have a lot of thick and heavier people that can run 2-3 miles that another person maybe can't. So don't just look at somebody by the size of their weight or the size of their body image and think that, yeah, they can't do this or they do that. Because I had a lot of people look at me that way when I was an instructor. And I have taught with a catheter, you know that. I've taught with a bullet still in me. I have done so many things.
Done so much.
And a lot of people didn't know that until they knew my testimony, read the book, saw the TV show. So just don't doubt people by the looks on the outside. You have no idea what they've been through.
At all.
Yeah, because it's all about, when it comes to fitness, it's about the cardiovascular system. So anaerobic and aerobic capacity, VO2 max, etc. I don't want to get real technical, but it's about that. Like you said, and I always be a former teacher as well, and when I was coaching, and you see it all the time. Like, especially you see it more from like the girls want to look like you know, you have the Instagram models, they want to look like that, like they're trying to conform to society. And I'm like, you don't have to conform to society. Whatever you're blessed with, you're blessed with. You know?
I love all my little wounds and scars and all my little flat breastises, and I'm gonna squat to get my butt up there and all that. I ain't gonna pay for that.
Yeah, and it used to upset me all the time because, you know, because they used to do unhealthy things, like, try to be very, just make yourself throw up and that's and like anorexia and bulimia and stuff like that, and it's sad. And then so I see it more on the female side, which it really makes me mad because they see, like Instagram
Somebody's mother.
Exactly, and it's like, Coach, I had to look like you. Don't have to look like this.
Nope.
Why are you conforming to this? That's these people. Most of them that look like that, they're very unhealthy.
Right.
You just don't know what they're doing to look like that.
And most of them that look like that either sick or they end up dying from having those surgeries.
Right.
Yep. Exactly.
And our women
Was
should
that
take
like
positive.
Kanye West? Mom?
Yeah.
So many people have died
A
from
lot of people, like you said, people die from them surgeries. Like they pumping stuff in their body. You don't even know what that stuff is.
Right.
That stuff is acidic.
K. Michelle should have been a testimony. Nicki Minaj should have been a testimony. But these kids look at this Instagram and Facebook.
Right. Speak.
I can hear you. So I can hear you. Still recording.
I can't hear.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
So, yeah, all of those should have been a testimony, but they idolize them for so many other reasons, right?
But because they idolize them first, that's why. Now they look at what they did already. They don't look at now, okay, look what happened with K. Michelle, because she almost died and stuff.
Right, exactly. So, look, and did you ask a question?
Especially with the body image, like I really truly believe, social media is really like harming a lot of people when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we get so caught up looking at what everybody else is doing, really not realizing it ain't really green on the other side.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I really think that it's hurting as an individual. And then being in fitness too, we are already our own toughest critic.
Yeah.
We're looking at ourselves and we always want a better result. And sometimes I think we get caught up in not having that result, so start comparing. So definitely having self-confidence in yourself and just being happy with like how you look, being happy with where you at. Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it starts to choose something most definitely on that end.
And so y'all know I'm a teacher, so I see this all the time. Especially when I taught 7th and 8th grade, they would always have, oh, and I want to look like her, and I want to look like her. And what they didn't know is, like, in their files, like, I can see some of the things that are wrong with these kids, and one person will say to me, oh, I got diabetes, but she fine as wine, though, but I have diabetes, this other dude got to go take his asthma pump every day, and you have no idea that he got, every time he do a little walking, that he got to go take the asthma pump, but he's foreign as wine too, so and I hate that about people in this society. We were just talking before the show, and our producer was showing me this girl, and she's all curvaceous and stuff, and I was like, yeah, she's skinny, but I'm pretty. Yeah, she got a nice ass, but I got nice boobs. So, it just, I don't care what it is. You have to find something that you like about yourself. And my granny always said to me that if you don't like something about yourself that you can change it.
That's right.
Do it, right? So, you do, like, what was you saying with them squats? I need to do some more
That's
squats.
right. Well, I will say, and I'm honest, always say I'm an honest person, because I will say that before I got injured, I felt like I had a better body, but then I had to go through a lot of counseling to realize that I'm still here.
Right.
And my war wounds or my scars, I went through a lot for those scars and those war wounds. So I was like, if I ever get married and this man don't love all of me, then he don't love all of me.
Right. Exactly.
These war wounds, I went to war for these war wounds, and I had to really get to understand that myself, because I was like, wow, I went through all of that. Should I have the plastic surgery? The VA say they'll do this, they'll do that. And then my father was like, if a man can't love you through all of this, he don't love you.
Exactly.
So that was something that I had to deal with myself.
So let me ask y'all this. So what was your most embarrassing moment in fitness? Your most embarrassing moment in fitness? Can you think of one? I can think of a few.
I can think of a few. Oh yeah, I can think of a few. Lord Jesus.
Tell us a story while these men are thinking. They thinking.
Well, first of all, like I said before, when I first got back from Iraq, I was teaching, and people would say to me, because I love to dress, I would wear these MC Hammer pants, but everybody thought I wore them because I like MC Hammer. Even though I like MC Hammer, that was not why I wore them. I had a catheter, and I still went to work because these people told me I would never dance, I would never do this, I would never do that, but I'm a dance. But with this catheter, you can take it off. My doctor told me you can still take it off, you can dance, just cut it, do whatever, but I had 4 nurses in my class. These 4 nurses made sure I'm okay anyway. They would still be like, I don't know how you do it, Lord. I don't know how you do it. But my doctors and my nurses wanted me to do this, but they never thought that I would do it. Like they said, you're supposed to. You ain't supposed to be sitting at home and waiting to die and all that. Well, I had forgot to close it off. And I'm just, I don't know, I think we did Get Ready.
Get ready.
And I was gone. I was twerking, I was doing everything. I'm just thinking I'm all cute. I had my hair in blind braids and all that. And I'm thinking I'm just sweating and all that. I'm like, what's going on? I'm just sweating. Lord, I don't know what happened. I told Kim, I said, man, I ain't never sweated so much lately. And I'm just get ready. And then this is the one when we talked that roll with it, I'm going hard. Like, I'm just going hard. And I'm like, I felt sweat coming. And I said, y'all, you know how they do in church? I'll be right back. Yeah. I ran with my microphone and everything. Like, I must have did like 100-yard dash to the bathroom. Like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm going home. Like, I'm going to see y'all later, like, class and all. Like, just went straight home. Like, took a shower and everything. Like, they was like, what happened? I'm like, I'll tell you about it later.
Right.
That was like 7 years ago. And I'm like, I ain't never teach again with a catheter or whatever. Like, but they was like, I'm not hero to them. Like, I'm like a hero. But they was like, because we never seen nobody go so hard. Like, you come to teach this class, you do this and you do that. And how you do this? Right. And I'm like, I'm up here pissy, and y'all talking about I'm a hero for y'all, but you know, that was
grit.
Just, I'm like, seriously. But my students, when I say they became my family, like they loved me so much, like literally loved me so much that they just made everything like it was just like, you still just so strong. You just do this. And most people would never do the things I do. And I know God just always be like, keep going. Yeah. Right. You know, in due season, your time gonna come. And they told me I would never use my kidneys. I would never use my bladder. Wow. I'm using my kidneys, my bladder, and some old stuff, you know. And I'm still doing all that. And I'm still dancing. And now I'm dancing with artists. Artists is posting me on their page. I go to Miami next week. I was just telling them. I'm the host of Fit Jam in May 17 in New Orleans. I'm doing Move Convention, and I'm not even, you know, nobody. Well, I'm somebody, but, you know, these are real live, what can you say, famous people, legends that I'm doing this with. And I'm just really, like, I'm blessed to do that. Right.
Wow. So, that's progression right there, the power of progression.
But I want to hear the embarrassing moment.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, I had to think of one.
I would probably say for me, when I made the decision like to get back into fitness and working out, you know what I'm saying, when I changed my little environment and became this better version of me, I caught myself on going to the weight room. And I don't know if you done did this before or if you done it, but you know, you go to the gym, you see somebody in the gym, they putting in their work, throwing up their weight. Yeah, let me throw up that weight too. Let me see if I can throw that up. I put up too much weight and I needed some help with taking it off. I said, nah, you know what? I ain't where I used to be, so we're gonna go on and light this thing up. You hear me? No, slow motion is better than no motion. You hear me? So, yeah, that was embarrassing for me. But now, that's why I tell people, once you get started with your journey, don't compare yourself to people that's doing what they're doing at the gym. Like, you go at your pace, it's your race. You know what I'm saying? You ain't put on the weight overnight. You ain't gonna lose it overnight. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, most embarrassing moments.
So, do y'all know what Kegel balls are?
Say it again.
Kegel balls.
King of balls.
Kegel balls.
Oh,
like
Kegel balls. I know what it is.
Give me a moment.
I know what it is, but
in just a moment, I'll show you what Kegel balls are. So I stuck these Kegel balls inside of me, and they help your PC muscles contract. You know,
helps you get tighter
and get you tighter, and it allows women that have had babies to build up their muscles back, and so that they can have bladder control, right? So, and it gives you better orgasms. Yeah, you're able to clutch that bit. So,
all right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So I put in my 2 Kegel balls. And I started cleaning the house. You're only supposed to wear them like 30 minutes a day, okay? So I started cleaning the house, and I was doing my Kegel muscles, and I was like, oh, Weezy classes in 10 minutes, I gotta go. So, kind of forgot that the Kegel balls was in there. And again, you know how I just told you her class is crunk. So I don't remember what, it might have been talk that talk. So I'm talking about
Get ready, get everybody
talk
hyped.
that talk now, roll. You know, walking like a, oh shit.
Wow.
And so mind you, I got on leggings, so nobody else knew that they were coming out. Because you know when you twerk, you release those muscles. Yeah,
Because it's
winding
relaxed.
up in my pants, and I'm running. I took off to the bathroom. They was like, "She alright? She alright? She good?" And I came back and I said, "I'll tell y'all later." And we died laughing
Literally.
at me afterwards.
Wow.
But so yeah. So Kegel balls are wonderful. Just don't wear them.
Not to class.
Don't leave them in. Don't leave them in.
Don't
Please.
It's a PSA right there.
Take them out.
So, have y'all had any embarrassing moments in sex? Embarrassing moments in sex?
Hold on, before we go into that sex though, what about my
Damn,
boy?
I was hoping
what
he
about
forgot.
your embarrassing
Oh no, we ain't
I
forgot.
hope y'all forgot.
I didn't forget, but I was like, he hadn't caught on.
Oh no, I thought about it. I hope I'm like, man, she might have. I'm like I ain't here, man, visible. So in 2008, I had this crazy idea with one of my former teammates. Our coach was running the Dallas Marathon, the White Rock Marathon at the time, and we always did long runs on Sundays. And so me and my former teammate was like, you know what? Let's run the marathon with Coach. Mind you, we never ran that far in our lives. Marathon is 26.2 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we got up in the morning, went to Dallas with Coach Berger, and then we ran the marathon. And I remember it was the most exhilarating yet painful thing I ever done in my life.
Wow.
But I'm just a competitor, so I'm just running. I don't care. Man, the mile 20 to 21 was uphill, and then like after that, every mile was cramp. My whole body cramping up, right? So then finished the marathon. I actually qualified for the Boston Marathon. I didn't know. I was like, wow, that's my first time doing it. But it really pushes your limits. So I go get some food, and people was like, man,
Can't eat.
you bleeding? I'm like, what? I'm bleeding. I ran so hard, and I let off so much energy, and my nipples were bleeding.
Wow.
From running, my nipples were bleeding. I had this white shirt on, and I got to my coach. He was. I mean, he finished like a long time after, but he just, he was out of there. I was like, do you know your nipples bleeding? I was like, look at my down. I mean, it's full on blood dripping.
Wow.
Do you
Just
have
from
piercings
exerting
too?
so much. No, this exerting. You can
Oh,
you can
wow.
run it. You can run until your nipples bleed, your
Oh, my
penis
goodness.
bleed. You can
Wow.
Yeah, you must have ran hard.
I ran to. I
A long
exerted that
way.
much, so it was
Well,
just
26
like.
miles is a long way.
Especially when you don't train for it. I just was like, it was a dumbass idea. Like, I'm gonna run it. And my head coach, at UTL, he was like, you a dumbass. You are crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what are you thinking? I was like, I don't know. I know my nipples are bleeding. I'm chafing.
Wow.
It was
Kissing that night.
Oh, I remember like yesterday, I ate like 2 jumbo jacks, a whole bunch of fries, and a whole
You missed
cheesecake,
that,
and went
Zach.
to sleep for like 24 hours.
Wow.
No, you missed that. I said she couldn't kiss those nipples, but
Oh no, man! It was leaking blood. I thought something was wrong with me. Like, what's wrong with me? I was like, oh, it's normal. Shit, not for me.
Yeah.
Shit ain't normal for me. I never seen it.
so have y'all had any embarrassing moments in sex? Huh?
Embarrassing moment.
Oh yeah?
I have.
I know you have. Everybody's had a moment.
Yeah, I was.
Everybody's had a moment. So
Bounce.
let me share mine first, and
Okay,
then
I'll
I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know.
I'll go if you want to.
What, huh? Who
I
said
said, I'll go if you want
No,
me to.
go ahead, and I'll come after you. Go ahead.
Trying to be I don't know what I was in the zone, I'm trying to be freak nasty. Picking somebody up and strain my damn bicep. So I ended up power bombing her on the bed.
That's funny.
Bed broke. I was like full on Undertaker powerbomb. Wow.
Shut up.
I was like, damn, so, oh my God. I was like, my damn bicep. You know what I'm saying? So how you throw me down like that? Like, my bicep, I was, you know what I'm saying? Gotta run, you know, like.
She didn't think you was being rough.
Yeah, she thought, she was like, ooh. I was like, ooh. I think I tore my bicep.
Y'all had sex after that, though?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay. Because I would, you know.
I just, you know, it's like, I was like, forget that. I gotta finish what I started. The bed was broke, though, from that powerbomb. It was like, hey, have you ever seen WWF? It looked like that, like through the table. It looked something like that, like
wow.
Boom.
Yeah.
straight Undertaker. Last ride. Last ride.
Wow.
Oh. I guess mine is not that embarrassing then.
Wow.
Go ahead, Krys.
Embarrassing moments. Embarrassing moment. I would probably say catching a cramp.
Man, them
Yeah.
cramps, boy.
Yeah.
That's very embarrassing.
That's mine.
Drink that pimple juice.
In a moment, in the mood, and yeah, things getting good. And the next thing you know, that cramp get even better.
Right.
I need to tap out real quick. Give me a minute. So yeah, I would probably say cramp.
So, you know, in my former back days, I used to like to ride, right? And so after my back surgery, I had to kind of a little be careful how much I
Probably
ride.
still
right?
waiting.
So he was like, come on, get on top. I said, okay, cool. Man. So I'm getting it, I'm working it, I'm twerking it.
Is it back spasm? Damn.
Wow.
Now your shit locked up.
Mind you, so you know, he thought it was getting good because when you have a muscle, y'all know, when you have muscle spasms,
right.
this spasms too at the same time, right? So I'm clutching his penis,
Wow.
clutching it, and he's feeling great, but I'm like,
You in pain.
Wow.
You in pain.
Wow.
he was like, you alright? You alright? No, I'm not. I flipped my ass over.
Like, hell no, I ain't all right. Y'all kept going at that back spasm?
Wow.
No,
Flip me
we
over.
didn't keep going. I couldn't get off of him.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
I'm locked.
Oh my
I'm like
God.
this. You know, remember my
Yeah.
Get off the chair. Wow.
I mean, keep in mind, we've been married for forever time. So he's like,
He's like, you good?
Like,
Yeah.
what's really happening?
Yes,
For real.
So you can't finish? That's what you're saying?
No.
That's what you're saying.
it was a no-go for the rest of the night.
I
Wait, you can't think of nothing more?
Oh yeah, I can think of
Oh,
something.
go ahead, tell us.
But I don't know what to say.
She don't want to say it though. Look at it.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Go on, say it. It can't be worse than getting power bombed.
I think it's just, how could I say it? I think I was just younger then, and I didn't know how at the time because I had always been with the same person for years, period. And I finally learned what an orgasm was or whatever. So when I did get mine, I tried to play like I was not feeling well, and I didn't want to still do it.
Wow.
So I said that I was kind of sick. You know, I ain't feel like doing it no more because I finally got it because I didn't know how to keep doing it because it didn't feel good after I got mine. Like, I didn't want to do it no more.
Wow.
So, you know, that's when a lot of women and men, that's why they say our age spans is different, how we grow up. And a lot of people, the older I get, the more I learn about sex. Still at this age, I'm learning stuff. You know, that's why women that's single, we buy a lot of toys, you know, to please ourselves and things like that. Because I didn't know much about sex. I know you had sex, but I didn't know about all the stuff that we do now. You know, you don't have to go out there and do this and that because we have so many fun parties and toys that we do ourselves.
Right.
So, and that's a part of being safe.
Right.
But I didn't know. And once I did find out what an orgasm was, I'm like, oh, this is it.
Right.
And now I'm like, okay, now we done. Like, what I'm gonna say, like, I had to say I don't feel good. You know, I feel sick. So I was like, I just felt bad because I know he was like ready, like he was like,
ready.
yeah, I got it, yeah. And now I'm like, I don't feel feel too good. Like, I really don't feel good right now. So I just felt like it just ruined the whole moment because he was like really, really ready. And I'm like, okay, so.
Right.
Yeah. So I felt
But-
horrible.
But you touch on a good subject and something. If you watched the show last week, it was about how to talk to your kids about sex, right? And I had 2 teenagers on the show that were telling us about polygamy relationships in high school.
Wow.
And they were talking, yes,
Wow,
yes.
that's crazy.
And they were talking about one of her friends. She used a toothbrush, an electric toothbrush, to get herself off.
Wow.
And then it was a used electric toothbrush, so she still stuck it
What
inside of her
That's so
as
unsanitary.
a vibrator, right?
Wow.
So I was like, okay, so her mom was on the show with us. And I was like, so mom, how do you feel about this? And she was like, man, what would you have, really told her? Well,
Not that.
here, come buy this toy from me as your mother, the mother, because she's not old enough. Come buy this toy from me and explore yourself in a safe manner and not this going to buy a rock.
You said it was in high school?
Mm-hmm.
How about you? Where about high school?
But baby, let's just be
how it
real.
is,
Well, we used to hump pillows. See, the kids don't even play mom and daddy no more. They doing it for real. Like, we wasn't doing it for real. Like, well, maybe some people was, but
Goosey.
yeah, we was playing like
Playing
tag,
house.
How I go see? How I go get it?
I had like
I go get
pillows and kissing teddy bears, playing like they was a dude, and we was really doing other things at this point. But
And I was
kids are really doing stuff now.
Well, what I was explaining to them is at an early age, at 8, I was riding my Cabbage Patch doll face. The hard face.
So you don't.
I
I
can't.
was riding the Cabbage Patch
Wow.
doll face.
I can't. I just can't.
Oh.
And I'm being so serious.
Yeah, it's serious.
So that's why I said some people cannot wait. It's
Yeah.
not going to work for them to wait. And my mama looked at me like I was an alien every time I talked about or asked about sex.
But
So
she shouldn't have.
I was doing all of these things to get me off because I figured it felt good. So that brings me to that safety. Even at an older age, a lot of women are still talking about, oh, well, I gotta go get this dick over here, or whatever the case may be. And you don't have to do all that. Be safe.
That's the main thing.
So yeah, it's a lot.
A lot of people are afraid to say what they want, and I think a lot of people would be married right now or be with their significant others right now if they wasn't afraid to say what's going on.
There you go.
Ask what you want. If you want to play nurse tonight, you want me to be this tonight. I wish I had known all those things. You need to just say what you want. Or you want me to be a librarian? Let me go put on my librarian suit.
Right.
Or you want me to be the nurse? Let me put on. But don't be afraid to do the same things you did to get them.
Right.
To keep them.
Exactly.
And don't be
And that
afraid
goes for
to
men and
explore
women.
and do other things as long as you're with your mate because you're together. So do that. Do what you want to do. Do what you need to do. A lot of people don't do that. That's why they look for other things. That's why they go because they scared. If I tell my man or my girl that, she gonna be like, I'm crazy. She gonna be like, why I'm doing that? He gonna be like, why I'm doing that? No, they should be able to come to you and say, babe, let's go on the roof or when we go to the movies. Let's play like we somewhere else and do it. They should be able to do that. You should be comfortable with your mate to do those things.
Exactly.
And if you're not comfortable, they're gonna go be with somebody that's maybe comfortable.
That's good.
You
That's
right
good
about
you
that.
say that.
I feel like everybody should be able to explore things with their own mate and be like, you know what, last night we was librarian, today I want you to be my teacher.
Right.
So when I come home, be my teacher.
Mr.
I would love for a
Police
man to be with me to tell me those things. You know, tonight I want you to be the stripper. All right, let me hurry up and cook so I can hurry up and do this and do that. But if you can't tell them and be comfortable to tell them what you want, then it's not gonna work out that way. You gotta be able to be that person. And then they won't have to go over there and see that person. I'm gonna be Sheila tonight. Long as Sheila me. let me be Sheila. I'm gonna be ready for you with Sheila. We got crochet, we got wigs, we got all that. Don't be open enough to where he feels comfortable or she feels comfortable enough to say, yeah, we're gonna play role play tonight. There's nothing wrong with that. And then it brings excitement in a relationship. Once the fire stop going out, light it up again. That's all.
Yep.
I feel
And
like
that's
everybody
the
would be
things that
together.
I teach as a
Light it up
sexuality,
again.
intimacy, and relationship coach. But Krys,
Nah,
what we just talked
that's
about?
good. We were just talking about that when she came to the club, to the bar this week, and we was just talking. It was her and another lady there, and I had the opportunity to just like make them some smoothies, but then kind of ear in on what they was talking about as a female, and me being a male. I think what hurt us at times is hard for us to put our feet in y'all shoes to see where y'all coming from. So, I got the opportunity to hear that, and for me, I've been married for 5 years. I've been with the same woman for 11 years. So when you say what you say about, like not losing a fire. I had a 5-year anniversary, and like I'm not saying we lost the fire, but me as a man start forgetting about the basics, like how I got my woman,
Right. Hello.
like the things that I was doing to, to keep my wife, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go back to the basics and like, 5-year anniversary. Yeah, we finna do this, I'm finna do that. Yeah, I'm
People
going
get comfortable.
in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You get comfortable. And like I said, just really just keeping the spice up, and doing certain things. And like you said, letting your significant other know like what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe both supposed to submit, not just a female, but both. You know what I'm saying? To please each other on the inner. You know what I'm saying? So
I
most
agree.
definitely.
Some of the things, and getting back to what the show was really supposed about, but this is an awesome conversation. I had written and researched a few things about 5 ways that exercise affects your sex life. So tell me about, we talked about some of these things. One of them is that it works on making you feel sexy.
Yes.
So, we talked about a little bit about body image. It says regular exercise improves self-esteem. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
And how do you think? And I want to hear from the men, because we haven't really talked about the self-esteem with the men. How does that? What do you hear? Y'all are sexy men, but not everybody is that sexy. Have you heard other things from men, or do they even say those type of things, or what do they say, or do they say anything at all?
Well, I think it comes back to that self-confidence. But once you like work out, you feel good. Like when I got off from the fire department this morning, went to go do some jiu-jitsu for a couple hours. You release those endorphins in your body. Your everything your mind is you get a lot of clarity as well. I know for me, working out, I get clarity. I feel like I'm progressing. It makes me. I put myself through rigorous, uncomfortable situations when I work out, so I can feel comfortable.
Right.
You gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what I always say.
Yeah, yes.
And
That's my motto right there.
So
women-
that self-esteem, if you look at me as I work out, I'm probably glowing. I feel like almost like because our melanin already give us that that power, especially when that sun hit it, and I just feel like my self-confidence is up. I feel, because you can tell if you see someone and they look down. That's why you like, man, what's wrong with you? Because they're looking down. Well, I know, you also see what's wrong. Like, man, you looking like real spry today.
Right.
That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see it, because I believe in
Well, when you see your progress, like us women, when we see our progress, we want to go buy new suits, new gym clothes, and all that. Do men feel like that? Do y'all want to buy new shirts?
Yeah, you
and
might
all
buy
that?
new shirts, so your cuts off.
Okay.
Might get a fresh fade or something like that.
I guess that's what we were asking. Yeah. So that's what the question was. I think that's what Candy was trying to get at. Like, what do y'all do? Like,
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Yeah, that's what definitely.
Okay,
do.
so y'all do that too. All right.
Definitely.
Because they be walking around the gym all with their little cuts and everything.
We know y'all see us, so we trying, same thing.
I be looking like I don't see them.
Nah,
Like,
you be
we all
seeing them though.
sweaty,
Look at it.
sweating and stuff.
And we see y'all, and sometimes we smell y'all with your hand. Sometimes we smell you. Pass that to Zack and ask him to put it on his arm too. That is ear gross. That is our bedroom candy line. It has pheromones, and you know what pheromones are,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
We naturally secrete that out of our bodies. But then
Definitely.
we add that to you. Yes. And we be like, come here, buddy.
Yeah, pheromones.
Come here.
Pheromones get you in trouble.
The pheromones get you in
That smells good too.
Trouble.
Wow.
Smell good too.
That smell good.
I had to pause for that real quick because this is also our shea butter. It's called Head to Toe. It is for the men. And every time a friend of mine
smell it?
wears this all the time, and I just
Yes.
be like, come here. Come here! Oh.
It's got shea butter in that
Yes,
one too.
it's shea butter all throughout that. Yes,
Wow.
it's called Head to Toe. You can put it all the way head to toe.
All over your body. Huh?
All over
Fresh
your
out the shower.
body, all over your So another thing that it says it enhances your sexual performance. Would
Does.
you agree?
Yeah,
Facts.
Yes.
most definitely.
That's why I like yoga. That's why I like
Blood
all kind of
circulation.
hot yoga.
That blood circulation.
Blood circulation, that's the
is
main thing.
from
Flexibility.
Reliability, flexibility. flexibility, not much pre-ejaculation anymore if you have that issue, because it definitely helps with that. And that PC muscle that I was telling you about, men have it too, and you could work those out every day as well, and it gives you that stronger, longer lasting. Yes.
Helps raise your zinc levels and your testosterone levels. So, and once those are up, like you said, that blood circulation, that's important. That's the main thing. How when it comes to being healthy, things we put in our body, you smoking cigarettes, drinking a lot of alcohol, you messing up your liver and stuff like that. You're not getting a lot of blood circulation.
Right.
Everything's off blood circulation. Right. That's why you see people who have ED problems. A lot of times people they don't need a pill. As you get older, your man. Most times you need to change your diet, change
your regimen,
drink water. A lot of people don't drink water. A lot of people do not drink water at all, and they were like, "Oh, well, I wonder why I'm feeling sluggish." Man, our body is composed of almost all water.
People always think that diet is something that should happen a week, 2 weeks to put on an outfit or whatever. Diet is a way of life.
Right.
My summertime
It's
body.
a way of life.
No, your full body, annually body.
Right.
Your annually mind.
I agree. Let me ask you this, Weezy. Usually after I work out, I'm extra horny. What do you do?
I'm always extra, but that's why I have my batteries and my toys. But when I work out, it's more something about the endorphins. It just goes up. But if I don't work out, I'm like, it's whatever. I may not want to, but it's something about when you work out, you just feel better.
Right.
You just feel better.
And I be ready.
That's interesting.
Very ready.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
When you work out, you just feel
Most of the
good.
women I know are like
You would
that.
think that we would be tired, but it's not. It don't make you tired. It make you ready.
It make you ready to go jump on it. For real.
Man.
Seriously.
Okay.
Now, I mean, there are different people.
Now, if you overexert
overexert
your workout, nothing needs to be overexerted. Everything is with within
the limits.
But if you really work out, you ready.
So another thing is that exercise reduces stress.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Depression.
That's one.
Let
Definitely.
me tell y'all, I haven't worked out for real in 6 months. For real. And I be like, God dang, what is wrong with me? Why am I extra stressed? But when I'm dancing and when I'm working, I don't feel all of that stress at all.
No mind.
No matter what is put on my plate, I'm like, okay, let me go dance real quick and I'll be all right.
I have PTSD and they had me on medication. Well, you already know they had me on medication for almost 7 months, and I would just cry for nothing. Like I would be like, "What's wrong with me?" But when I weaned myself off of it and I just started back working out, I would get off from work. I work 11 to 7. Get off from work, go work out. Then I would teach my classes and go back to work, and people would be like, "What's wrong with you?" Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Right.
This is just what I do, and working out is just a part of my medication.
Right.
I have to work out, and yes, I'm addicted to working out, but it makes me feel good.
Right.
So I'd rather have that addiction than another type of an addiction.
Right.
This is my workout. This is what I do.
And like stress creates what is it called? That hormone cortisol.
Cortisol. That's a stress hormone. Cortisol.
And it makes you go up and down. Up and
Yep.
down. And so when you get those happy.
Miyamoto Musashi, who's a famous samurai, he always in the book of 5 Rings talks about having no mind. When you go in, and he was talking about going into the battlefield because a samurai. But I look at workouts like that. I'm addicted to it because when you go into it, you're not worried about what bills you gotta pay. You're not worried about the rigors of your life. You're just thinking about working out and reaching this goal right now at the moment. You're not thinking like future. Oh man, 5 days. I got a bill due at the end of the month. You're like right there. You get that calmness from it.
That's how I used to feel about running.
Yeah, it's like you said, that runner's high. Exactly.
And it also talks about low libido, which we've already kind of hit on. When I exercise, I want to have sex. When I don't, I'm like,
Maybe.
Yeah.
But even though I'm always horny, though, but I could probably do it right now on the table. But anyway, it decreases the likelihood of erectile dysfunction. So erectile dysfunction is when you can't get it up.
Yeah.
So and with the more you exercise, that blood circulation flows out, and you won't have all of those issues. We talked about flexibility, strength to do certain moves. And Zach, can you tell us about those moves? Zach came to one of my co-ed parties.
I want to do MMA anyway.
He came to one of my co-ed parties, and him and his girlfriend at the time, they did some demonstrations. Can you tell us about that, Zach?
I consider myself an acrobat. I just try stuff, you know. And,
Oh,
and I just try stuff to, you know.
is this MMA or something else?
It's same. I mean, I use some of those similar moves
Oh, okay.
in grappling. I mean,
Baby,
you know,
look.
they can be. You could contort your body in certain ways and contort your significant other in certain ways. You know, I ain't trying to pull nobody hamstrings or groin, but you know, I try to consider myself an acrobat. So.
For sure. When they always say, people always say if you can dance and you have rhythm, you must know how to have sex and all that.
No.
That's not necessarily
lies.
true, but it might help them.
Lies.
Yeah.
Cause I know somebody
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
He could dance his ass off. And I was like, what are you?
I can't. She played too much.
He probably be like, man, oh shit, talking about.
Somebody somewhere like
Yeah,
that. Somebody somewhere like, man, why she do that?
He drove right now.
Her and that shoe.
That boy Red, he gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, her and that shoe. Man, why she do that?
So, cause I kind of think like exercise is a Viagra for men and women, you know?
It is.
You get it in. But I think that you also have to stick to a regimen because if you don't,
Consistency.
everything goes
Consistent, yeah,
down.
there you go.
That
Yep.
consistency.
He said the word.
Absolutely.
My motto
So-
is the 3 C's: consistently, consistent with my consistency.
Say that.
That's
I like
powerful
that.
right there.
I'm gonna
That's
steal. I'm
powerful. I
gonna
like
steal
that.
that.
3
That's
C's.
powerful.
I love
Like,
that.
and I apply
That what he
those
said.
3 C's
That's
to
powerful.
everything. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? To fitness, to life, to my relationship, to everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I love
If you
that.
ain't consistently consistent with your consistency, you lose. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Oh, I love it.
I love
it.
that. Speak that to existence for me, please.
So, you know, we can't leave this show without talking a little bit extra, just a little bit. So, listen. This is our candle. It's called Light My Fire. And when you take it off, I was using it earlier today. It has a little spoon. No, for demonstrations, y'all.
Yeah, we
okay.
are. Demonstration.
And so you can light the wick and you can make it smell throughout the house and it smells great, right? And it comes in these 4 different flavors. I'll pass that. It comes in 4 different scents: tropical guava, skinny dip, lavender, and island escape. And then it has two ones that are edible, right?
Oh.
So the candle,
Edible candles?
yes, it
Wow.
turns into massage oil. Right?
Oh.
And the 2 that are edible are watermelon and chocolate. So it tastes really, really good. But this one right here that I've had on the warmer over here has turned into the oil already. And I'm not going to pass this around because I don't want you to accidentally spill it. But I will pass the oil. Just pass that oil. Just pass that oil.
And it's oil?
Just pass that oil. And see, you can rub it on your hand. And it makes it all soft. You can rub it throughout your body. So you know, I didn't bring out the toys today, right? But you can put all of this all over. One of the guys that I used to date used to massage my back with it, and then he would use one of our toys and just massage it all throughout my back and loosen up your muscles. So you know, we can talk about fitness. So definitely, I mean, and you know, again, I've had back surgery, so my whole body can. When my back spasms, my whole right leg or left leg can spasm.
Oh, yeah, it will.
Depends on which one it is. And so he'll get this massage oil and massage it out. And, you know,
That's what's up.
We might wind up doing a few other things after.
So you
See, I still have to go to Hand and Stone.
Show you right.
I'm still going to Hand and Stone, girl. Like,
But so guys, that is our time. I hope that this conversation has definitely helped somebody. I hope that you guys will come back because y'all were
for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely, man.
So next weekend we are doing sex after trauma. Sex after trauma. And so we're talking about molestation, we're talking about rape, we're talking about sexual assault, and we're going to have a counselor on the show as well.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that.
what's up.
So, and that is May 5th, okay? So to make sure that you tune in.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes! So, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.
Love you,
Keep
girl.
edifying the people. Keep edifying
Keep
the people.
doing that.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Education with sex.
This has been your girl, Candy J, wishing you love-filled days and orgasmic nights. Yeah.